I just got back, guys. Like not even like 5 minutes ago from seeing Wonder Woman. Um, I don't want to immediately jump into it because I think we really have to take a minute to really talk about just how important this movie is. For a number of reasons. First of all, it's the movie that DC needed to pull themselves out of the hole that they dug themselves with Suicide Squad and Batman vs Superman: Dawn of Justice. Two movies I liked all right and I thought were pretty damn good on their own, but the mass population does not agree with me for the most part. It's This movie has been in development since I think like 1996. It's the first real on-screen feature for a female superhero. Disregarding supporting roles like Wonder Woman was in Dawn of Justice, like we have Black Widow in the Avengers movies. Like this is the first go around for an iconic super heroine on the big screen, and like this movie needed to be good. They had to get it right, and they did. Guys, they did it. It's not perfect, but my God, is it good? My God, Patty Jenkins, my invisible hat is off to you. I've never seen anything that you've ever done before, and I'm going to remedy that because you are a hell of a director. Gal Gadot, the limited screen time that you gave us in Dawn of Justice, while it was great and you're probably the best part of that entire movie, everything that you do in this movie is fantastic. I wish I could find the name of the little girl and the older girl who plays the younger versions of Diana Prince, Princess of the Mascara, in the early parts of the movie, because there is such wild childlike wonder in both of those actresses' eyes, especially the youngest version of Diana, and just you can tell that she wants to be something so great, but her upbringing on Paradise Island is, they're basically telling her, no, don't do that. Don't do anything spectacular. Don't be Wonder Woman. Just be a little girl. But you can tell that there's a fire in her that really wants to break out. And the scenes where she is, doing her, little training bits at the front, you can just tell it's there. And then once we see Gal Gadot, put on the costume, and that first shot, you've seen it in the trailers, and I'm not going to give away anything because, again, much like Guardians did, there's nothing really given away about the story in the trailer. That first shot where she comes up over the ridge off that ladder and you see the suit, like, it is a powerful moment. And I was moved the first time that you get to see her moving around and fighting in the suit. It's nothing short of just amazing. It reminded me of the warehouse scene in Dawn of Justice, in which we see Ben Affleck's Batman, flipping around and just beating up all those guys. It looked like the comic book had come to life, and I was seeing Batman for the first time in a way that I had always imagined it in my head, and seeing Gal Gadot play Wonder Woman in these scenes the way that she does is just it's amazing. Chris Pine as Steve Trevor I only thought the guy could play one note. Seeing him as Kirk in the Star Trek movies, this guy's got range. Like, the guy's funny, he's charismatic. There's so much range in this role. He's the serious soldier. He's the more, kind of romantic, gentleman. Like, there's a lot of range to his character. And say what you will about Chris Pine, whether you like him or not, he really does a great job in this film. Absolutely fantastic. The rest of the cast, lots of small supporting characters from the little squad that they form as they are, trekking through the tail end of, London and German-occupied Belgium towards the tail end of World War I. They're a great little, ragtag bunch that has a lot of heart to them. And my God, this whole movie it looks amazing. The fight scenes are insanely well choreographed. You've seen it in the trailers where they do like the kind of the slow-mo Matrix moves, and it's a little bit overplayed, but every time you do it, you're just like, holy crap. Wow. Did you see that? Oh my gosh, it's awesome, guys. It like I said, it needed to be good, and they did it. Holy cow! Like there is humor. There's a little bit of a love story there because Steve Trevor and Diana they have a relationship in the comics, so that's nothing no spoiler there. But there's funny bits throughout the entire movie, and that's what the DC universe was sorely lacking, was just good, solid humor. Suicide Squad had elements of it, but yeah, I don't know, maybe not the way that this movie does. It just feels so natural, and everything just feels right about this movie. If I can make there's a minor nitpicks here, and it doesn't detract from anything about the movie. The movie's still fantastic. The pacing issues towards the beginning and the end, the opening that kind of shows Diana's upbringing is a little bit stretched out, but I got over it after a while. And by the time that it's time to wrap all things up, it just kind of rockets into top gear and just races to the end of the movie. But it's a hell of a ride. The final confrontation is a doozy, and it's awesome. Throughout the entire movie, you know the riff, the bana 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 bana. You know it from Dawn of Justice when Wonder Woman first shows up. Like, they keep hinting at it throughout the entire movie. The little bum 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 bum. They keep hinting at it, and then when they kick that riff off, the scenes where that riff comes through and the full orchestral version of that track comes in, the theme just crushes it. I wish they had used it more than they did. I'm glad they didn't, because I might have gotten tired of it. I don't know if I could, though. It's very reminiscent of the Danny Elfman Batman score, which is so iconic. The theme for Wonder Woman will go down as one of the best superhero themes of all time, hands down. It's awesome. I'm going to start rambling here, so I'm going to cut myself off, guys. If you have not decided to go see Wonder Woman yet, do yourself a favor and go and see it. Go see it in IMAX. It looks awesome. The whip going in and out of the camera's view, it's great. It's great, guys. They did it. Oh my gosh, they did it. And my goodness, I am so excited to say that. Gal Gadot, Chris Pine, the whole cast. Robin Wright is even great as Antiope, I think her character's name is. It's all great. The trailers have told you nothing about the story. This is plain and simple, a simple Wonder Woman origin story, beat for beat, and it works. It's just great, and I really hope this is a sign of things to come in the DC universe, with Justice League coming out later this year. I hope this is showing that DC's finally got it on track, and we're good. We're good, guys. Go and see Wonder Woman. Oh, of course, no grade, no spoilers, but it's awesome. Go and see it. This is the movie that Wonder Woman deserves, and we have deserved for a long time. Can't recommend enough. Go and see Wonder Woman. Thanks for watching, guys.